Now, last week I made a little font candy graphic about more through and less do, because when the work gets hard, we do have a strength that we can tap into. In Philippians 4:13, which is where I made that graphic from, Paul wrote, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now, those of you who know me know, like, I'm all about context. And the context here is Paul's writing from prison. And so sometimes this verse gets kind of skewed a little bit, thinking we can do all things. But the focus then becomes on what we can do. And really what Paul is saying is that through Christ we can do all things. And if you look at the context of that paragraph, the first thing he mentions is relationships, because he talks to them about how their relationship has changed and that they are now back into a healthy, good relationship, that the people in Philippi are now engaging with him. They're meeting his needs. They're reaching out to him. So Paul writes in verse 11 and 12, he starts talking about how he's learned to live humbly and in prosperity. So that's kind of material things. You know, if you have a nice house, or you have a warm house, or you have enough clothing, or you have a car that works, those kind of material things. If you have to live more humbly with less means, it doesn't have to steal what your joy. It doesn't have to take away from what you're able to accomplish. And then the next thing he mentions is if he's hungry or satisfied. And you know, a lot of us have been through seasons where we've not had enough food to eat, but it's also physical needs. Hungry, maybe you're sick, or you know, you got some health issues going on. It doesn't have to steal your joy. It doesn't have to prevent you from doing the things that you're called to do. And then the third thing he says is to abound and to suffer need. So if we sort of follow this thread of the first one being material, the second one being physical, we might say that this one, because it's a little bit more general, could be emotional needs, emotional, relational needs. And again, if there are needs that aren't being met, it doesn't have to mean that we can't continue to do the works that we're called out to do, because like we've mentioned, sometimes work is hard. So when the work gets hard, it may be because we need to reconnect to our source of strength. So more do and less, or more through and less do. So maybe we just need to get reconnected. Maybe we've disconnected for a bit, which is fine. It's a human nature. It's not fine if you stay disconnected. We're designed to be reconnected. So it may be a red flag if the work gets hard to just get reconnected to your source for a bit. So my encouragement to you today is to make it an invitation to get reconnected. If it becomes hard, and maybe you're in a relationship at home or at work, or just in a social group that's like, you know, you just get that dread or that angst. I really can't do this. I don't have what it takes. Well, that's probably true. So reconnect and just say, you know what, Jesus, you said I can do anything through you. So I need you to be my strength. I need you to be my source of strength to get through this, and get the focus off of the inward and more on the outward of his strength. Like, let him be strong in you, because he said in the Gospel of John that we'll do greater things, and the only way we can do greater things is through him being in us to do that through us. So this is just really an invitation to just kind of take a minute and just say, Jesus, I need you. I need you to be strong in me. I need you to help me accomplish this, to maybe accomplish something so that you can boost yourself, you know, materially, maybe in your home. We were just in a situation this weekend where the plumbing, like the septic, backed up into the house, and you know, it's like, oh Jesus, you know, this is our home, or this was their home, and we just need you to come in and be our strength, help us to figure this out. Whether you're tired or sick, you know, the chemist and I have some cold stuff going on, and so we just need him to be our strength so that we can continue to get some work done. And then always, you know, relationally, we're made to be in relationship. So invite Jesus into that. Ask him to be your strength. He's so, you know, the scripture says when we turn to him, he runs to us. And he desires us to draw closer. But he'll never force himself on us. And the invitation is always open. So extend that invitation to him. Jesus, I need you. Let him just show up for you in a big way. So I hope that blessed you today. Whatever your need is, whatever your work is, don't let it be a distraction. Let it be an invitation to tap into your source. I'm Ann B. Say. To subscribe to my YouTube channel and my newsletter at annbsay.com. And we're just going to start kicking it up because me personally, I'm done being distracted. I'm ready to get back on track. So be blessed. Have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you soon.